We are right now on the streets of Lagos to get the views of Nigerians on the recent directives by the acting president, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, to the Inspector General of Police to overhaul the activities and management of the SARS, the Special Anti-Robbery Squad unit of the Nigeria Police Force. What is your view? Do you think the decision taken by the acting president is the right move to address many of the problems encountered in SARS management?
Of course, it's a very good, welcome decision. You see, there is a lot of, in fact, a lot of issues concerning SARS. Because many people have been complaining about SARS, about the atrocities which they normally commit. It's a welcome address because this one now, at least it will make police, if they restructure police, that is what people have been asking for. Okay. It is good for Nigeria. And they will now sit up if actually the IG is prepared to reorganize as the acting president have, instructed. It's a very good development for the country.
We've been expecting this kind of move, this type of action by the acting president for long. Otherwise, all these security men, they are no longer dealing with armed robbers or kidnappers. They are dealing with the innocent Nigerians. All in the name that maybe they want to collect money from them. Particularly with the younger ones, the way they are treating them. Not all of them are bad. At least I can see both of 20% Nigerians, youth Nigerians, that are future leaders of this country. But they are not taking it that way from us. It's quite unfortunate.
I, for one, I accept and I give kudos to the acting president for overhauling it. However, stopping them is not the issue. Trying to know their operational guideline is the main issue. Because in everything there's always an advantage and there's always a disadvantage. Exactly. So we cannot say because a baby we want to pour water, we throw a baby with it. There has to be an operational standard, which the acting president have also told them there has to be an operational standard. SARS should stop harassing people, but totally eradicating them for me is a no-no. But of course, there has to be an operational guideline so that the society will be sweet and free as well.
I witnessed one, like if they see you now, you dress like, okay, for instance, now maybe you have a person that is coming back from overseas and the person dresses like someone from overseas. If they see both of you together or they see you guys in carcass together, they will come there to harass you. The last time we heard of an incident which took place at Solo, SARS were after a particular man, and the man jumped from on top of a bridge, jumped to the floor, and broke his leg. The moment they saw that this man fell from the bridge, they ran away. They drove off, and nobody is there to arrest or caution them. So I think it's something that they need to really check them. If you say, okay, we are talking about SARS today, what if the police decide to do otherwise? What are we going to do? We're not going to scrap them, but they need to go into to do what they call a rudiment of check and balances to correct what is wrong and make it to be a standard.
They have to refund their activity. They have to give them their core operations. What is the meaning of SARS? That is the first place. And what are the operational functions? That is the second thing. What are we asking people to go there to and do for us? That is the third thing. It's not as, okay, SARS, just go there, go and do it, and robbery squad, go and stay there so I protect your life and property. If you see a robber, shoot aside. That is not. The problem is that you don't know who is a robber. Somebody can look at me and just suspect me ignorantly and say, this person I'm suspecting him, anything can happen. Like in Lagos, the function of SARS in Lagos is different than the function of SARS in Abuja. It's different from the function of SARS in Kano. Because the way the SARS function in Lagos is different. Because the power that waits on SARS in Lagos is overwhelming.
An average SARS member, they are alcoholic member. they are very strong in alcoholic. So they are very strong in drug baron. Smoking their hemp, smoking out of all sorts of things that will dehumanize them. This is why they are impediments in this kind of attitude. What they should do, they should go and test them. They should go and take them to psychiatric hospital for serious investigation about their brain. Something is happening. When you are doing work and you are using drugs, you are using gogoro, you are using all sorts of things that will strategize you. It means you are doing it out of personal self. So let them refer them to psychiatric hospital to overhaul them. When you are overhauling them, anyone you find that is extremely sophisticated in alcoholic, they should please take them out of service.